Hello, and welcome to Friday Fragment, or Fragment Friday. Um, as you can see, I moved, and it looks, yeah, that corner is a little soulless, but over here it's more decorated. And more messy. So while I was driving down here, which was about 15-hour drive, so it was really long, I listened to Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix on audio disc, and I just happened to bring my Harry Potter books along with me down here. So today I'll read from the Sorting Hat's new song from the Order of the Phoenix. And in this part, Harry has arrived at school and they're at the Great Feast, and the Sorting Hat's about to sing his song for the first years. The first year's faces glowed palely in the candlelight. A small boy, right in the middle of the row, looked as though he was trembling. Harry recalled fleetingly how terrified he had felt when he had stood there, waiting for the unknown test that would determine to which house he belonged. The whole school waited with bated breath. Then the rip near the hat's brim opened wide like a mouth, and the Sorting Hat burst into song. In times of old, when I was new and Hogwarts barely started, the founders of our noble school thought never to be parted. United by a common goal, they had the self-same yearning to make the world's best magic school and pass along their learning. Together we will build and teach, the four good friends decided, and never did they dream that they might someday be divided. For were there such friends anywhere as Slytherin and Gryffindor? Unless it was the second pair of Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw. So how could it have gone so wrong? How could such friendships fail? Why, I was there, and so I can tell the whole sad, sorry tale. Said Slytherin, we'll teach just those whose ancestry is purest. Said Ravenclaw, we'll teach those whose intelligence is surest. Said Gryffindor, we'll teach all those with brave deeds to their name. Said Hufflepuff, I'll teach the lot and treat them just the same. These differences caused little strife when first they came to light, but for each of the four founders, a house had a house in which they might take only those they wanted. So, for instance, Slytherin took only pure-blood wizards of great cunning, just like him, and only those of sharpest mind were taught by Ravenclaw, while the bravest and the boldest went to daring Gryffindor. Good Hufflepuff, she took the rest, and taught them all she knew. Thus the houses and their founders retained friendships firm and true. So Hogwarts worked in harmony for several happy years, but then discord crept among them, feeding on faults and fears. The houses that, like pillars four, had once held up our school, now turned upon each other and divided sought to rule. And for a while it seemed the school must meet an early end, what with dueling and with fighting, and the clash of friend on friend. And at last there came a morning when old Slytherin departed, and though the fighting then died out, he left us quite downhearted. And never since the founders four were whittled down to three have the houses been united as they once were meant to be. And now the Sorting Hat is here, and you all know the score. I sort you into houses, because that's what I am for. But this year I'll go further. Listen closely to my song. Though condemned I am to split you, still I worry that is wrong. Though I must fulfill my duty, and must quarter every year, still I wonder whether sorting may not bring the end I fear. Oh, I know the perils, read the signs, the warning history shows, for our Hogwarts is in danger from external deadly foes. and we must unite inside her, or we'll crumble from within. I have told you, I have warned you, let the sorting now begin. So, that's Harry Potter. And if you haven't read Harry Potter yet, it's a good series. You should definitely check that out.